Speaking to the press at the Najanakumbi offices, FDC President, retired Major General Mugisha Muntu, disassociated himself from the former coordinator of intelligence agencies and senior presidential advisor, Gen David Sejjusa. Muntu was responding to allegations that General Sejjusa intends to have an alliance with the FDC. He tells the media that he has not spoken to the worst renegade general since his exile.
I have never understood General Sejjusa's strategy because I've never spoken with him ever since he left the country. I've not spoken to him since he came. So, and unless I speak to a person to understand their strategy, I find it very difficult to make any comment.
One of the reasons FDC says he has not been in touch with Sejjusa, who he says is still a serving army officer and needs to retire before he can engage in active politics.
One thing that he needs to focus on is getting out of the army, because if he's still a soldier, there is no way he can go into politics. Like FDC, we can't work with him when he's a soldier. He cannot form his own party. So he has to focus on getting out of the army first and foremost.
Meanwhile, the party is also concerned about the increasing immorality in the country, and they call on religious leaders to preach against such practices during Christmas and New Year festivities. FDC spokesperson John Kikonyogo says even the political elite have exhibited immorality publicly, and this has put Uganda to shame as some continue to misuse the country's limited resources and fighting each other. He gives an example of the row in the East African Legislative Assembly that saw Ugandan representatives washing their dirty linen in public.
Uganda is now a country of deals. You make a deal here, you continue with that one. Now we have gone to East Africa, we have ashamed our country, you people. If even our models here, you people who are seated here, were not dead, we should have been everywhere looking for those people wherever they are. Then you at least will send them a word, you people were ashamed to our country. When they go to buy tomatoes, you go after them and you tell them, you people go away. You are ashamed Uganda. That's what you should be doing. If also we still had models ourselves. We cannot allow this nonsense to be exported from Uganda now to East Africa.
The FDC publicists also urged the political leaders in the country to borrow relief from the Katikkiro of Buganda, a leader with good morals, doing wonderful work for the kingdom. Harris Tembo, WBS, Najanakumbi.